What's up? Sam Shuey here.
And Kurt.
And we're with Young Post right now, and we're really excited to read some of your questions and answer them as best we can.
Yeah, the readers submitted questions and they're in this box right now, so I guess we're just gonna reach in and try to answer them.
Yeah, thank you guys for submitting questions, first of all.
You guys
That's
rock.
Awesome. So,
Do the first one?
Sure.
Let's go
yeah,
for it.
You have the honor? Uh-oh.
This one feels like a good one.
Okay.
Olivia Drave asks,
Hi, Olivia.
could you give some advice to all the students out there on how to balance their hobbies and passions along with their studies?
That is a very good question. Kurt and I started doing all our work while we were still students in school, so we know all about that. And you know, at the end of the day, if you love something and you want to do it, it's really about, it's hard work, but you have to find the time between, you know, everything else to work on what you really love. And if you really love something like music, then even, you know, we spent some nights, we would finish our homework and then at midnight would start working on a video or on some music. So,
and it would go until the sun came up at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and then hopefully it ended up on YouTube. So, and that made it all worthwhile.
Some of them. But yeah, it's definitely can be tough to balance. But if you really love something like we love music, then it's, you know, it's about putting in the hard work to find time to do it.
Just going for it.
Yeah. Well, great question, Olivia. Thank you for that.
You want to go for the next one?
Let's do it.
All right.
Go. All right. Angelique Wong asks, Sam, which song from your album Make It Up can you relate to the most and why? Well,
which one, Sam?
So my debut album, Make It Up, it's 14 songs, and I wrote all of them, so I can relate to all of them on some level, but I don't know, maybe the one that I can relate to most on this tour, especially to Asia, is one of my favorite songs called Wherever You Are, and that song, it's like a fun dance song, but the moral of it is that, you know, no matter where in the world you are, if you're all sort of connected by music or by what you love, and especially because what we do is on the internet, and we get to connect with people all around the world, you know, that sort of brings us together and makes the world a smaller place. So especially being on this tour and seeing all these fans out here in Hong Kong, that song especially is ringing true.
It seems appropriate for the time. Good question. Go to question number 3 here. Right. Kylie Chow asks, did you both ever think of changing your majors from Greek or math to music? Kylie, a lot of people don't know, but me and Sam I majored in mathematics, and Sam majored in classical Greek. So clearly we're both really putting those degrees to great use right now with music. Did we consider changing? Well, for me, I took a lot of music classes, but I didn't want to do the music history requirement for it. You had to take 4 semesters of music history.
So boring.
To be a music major, and I just was not having it. So, you know, I took the music classes I loved and that I was really interested in, but yeah, just decided that I was going to be a math major.
Good question.
Thank you, Kylie.
All right, you want to try the next one?
Let's do it.
This one feels good. Zoe Chan asks, what do you enjoy the most about being on tour?
All the different food. That ranks up there highly, but...
Yeah, no, just getting to see so many different people who have supported us. What we do, I love putting out videos and making music and sending it off online, and it's a great way to connect with people, but nothing beats actually, you know, singing live and performing and seeing a sea of people out there who love and support our music. So that's the most special part, is actually getting to physically meet and interact with all of you guys who support us every day by watching our videos.
It's not the same through the computer screen.
Yeah. It's cool.
It is cool.
But it's a whole
face
different
to face,
thing.
though.
Yeah, I love that.
Should we go for it?
Let's do it.
Right. Let's see about this one. Rachel Lee asks, if you guys weren't musicians, what profession would you guys have taken up?
Clearly we are pretty committed to being musicians.
Yeah, it's like, what would we do if we weren't doing this? I'd probably have to be an astronaut and just go up to the moons of
Easy.
Jupiter and yeah.
Sounds good. I would probably be like a painter. I love to paint or do illustration or digital
Sam is
stuff
an
like that.
amazing artist.
So it's kind of cheating,
Like-
because it's still music, art. It's kind of all still the same thing. But yeah, I would be.
Cheating or not, if you guys don't know, just like go on his Facebook and find things he's painted. He puts pictures of them up there, and they're incredible.
Thank you. Good question. Oh, is it my turn?
I think it is.
Okay. Let's see. Mayuri. Okay, wait. Mayuri Wadhwani asks.
It's better than I could do.
All right. Sam, since your family is from Hong Kong descent, would you ever like to live here and eat dim sum with my friends and I regularly? Well, okay, the answer to the second part of that is yes, absolutely. I love dim sum, and my dad is an amazing cook, and he cooks stuff all the time. I love Chinese food, 100%, so yes, I would eat dim sum with you guys regularly. And yeah, so much of my family is still here, so I love coming to Hong Kong and coming to visit, because my dad grew up here, and so it's a half of who I am. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll move here in the near future, but I will certainly visit a lot, and we definitely have to come back and perform more because
We'll be back.
this is incredible.
Without a
yeah.
doubt.
So, yes, and we'll take you up on the dim sum next time we see you, for sure. Should we go for it?
Let's do it. Alright, this one feels good. Ivy Garung asks, how do you respond when other people say that YouTube is just a fast and cheap way to find fame?
Ooh, hard-hitting questions.
A lot of people say that. It's funny, when we started doing YouTube, there wasn't anything such as like a YouTube celebrity. That wasn't a thing. When we were doing YouTube, it was still mostly cat videos and funny things of people falling awkwardly and hurting themselves.
Right.
And most of the people who were putting music on YouTube were just people who were just playing a guitar or keyboard in their room and putting it online. But it's not like there weren't people who were really like big YouTube musicians. I mean, all the people who started early on, like, we just did it because it's what we love to do, and we both had a love of music, and we saw this YouTube thing, and we're like, let's try it out. So, how do you respond when other people? I don't think anyone's ever said that to me though. So,
yeah. If anything,
yeah.
YouTube, we're musicians, and YouTube is an amazing way to get what we do out to millions of people around the world. So I don't see it as being something where we're like, oh, let's do it to get famous. We said, let's do it because this is a way that we can get what we love to do seen by other people. And so that's why we do it. But that was, yeah, hard questions. Huh. You guys submitted some good stuff. Lillian Ho asks, when did the idea of becoming a musician first occur to you? Well, I have known my whole life that I wanted to perform and sing and do some kind of something in that world, but I didn't know exactly what form it would take. Certainly I didn't think it would take this digital YouTube music route, but yeah, I knew ever since I was a little kid that I wanted to be a singer. I was in a bunch of community plays when I was a kid, and all sorts of stuff like that. We did musicals in high school together and choir.
Oh yeah, tons of.
So yeah, I don't know.
Awkward musicals.
I don't know what moment it was, but I've always known, I think. I don't know about you.
I think musician is one of those like pipe dream like jobs that a lot of people have at some point, like after. Well, for me, I had some weird pipe dream jobs as a child.
Like what else did you have?
I for a moment thought I was going to be a professional chess player.
Not so weird though. He's amazing at chess. He's like a grandmaster. So not quite a pipe dream.
But then after that, I was like, well, musician. I could do musician.
Yeah.
So yeah, musician.
Yeah, and here we are to this day.
Answering these questions out of this guy right here. My turn?
I think so.
All right. Okay. Hilly Rothkind asks, where do you get your inspiration from for your videos? Usually it's it's, well, for some of the crazier videos, because a lot of our videos, it's just like, let's try to make this look beautiful and shoot it nicely and put it out. But for some of the ones where it's, like the video for Make It Up, which is one of my favorite ones, and it's just one take, Sam running around and gets like dragged into a wedding to officiate and has to like runs with these track people and eventually gets on stage and is performing at the end of the song, but it's all in one shot. Something like that, I think, was just they were grabbing some dinner somewhere and passing ideas back and forth, and somehow that is what came out of it. So, yeah.
We like to try to think of things that will be new and exciting and unexpected for you guys to watch. Because, you know, at the end of the day, we're making stuff for you guys. And so we figured, hey, what if this happened and then there was a little dance and then just because we were thinking, you know, what are people gonna want to watch over and over again? And hopefully we make some good stuff that you'd enjoy.
Yeah, hopefully it's fun for us as well as you guys. So.
Yeah. Continue?
Yeah, it feels like they're thinning out, so...
It might be the last one.
Last one!
Ha! Does that mean I'm the lucky one? I got the lucky last one? I don't know. Crystal
I got
Chan.
the lucky second to last one.
Sure.
I mean,
Crystal Chan asks, what is the best thing about being able to create music and share it with an international audience? Wow, what? That's a hard question.
I mean, there's so many good things about it. So, I mean, one of the best things is that we're able to be here in Hong Kong right now meeting you guys. So, that's got to be pretty high up there on the list.
Yeah, just simply the fact that, you know, we as just two college kids could make music that we love and all of a sudden flash forward to a couple years later and there are so many people around the world that are, you know, connecting to the stuff that we're putting out. And, you know, with the original album, when people send us stuff from all over the world saying, you know, oh, this song speaks to me because it reminds me of this thing in my life, and this song speaks to me because of this, and knowing that that's true for people all around the world is just an incredible feeling and makes the world feel like such a smaller place, which is awesome for us as artists and is just people who get to experience coming around and meeting you guys. So.
Yeah, we love you guys. You guys are awesome.
So that is definitely the best part. You guys are the best part. And I think that's it.
Unfortunately, we're out. Like,
so thank you guys for submitting your questions. This was
a ton of fun.
I really enjoyed this. We need to do this more often.
Yeah, maybe next time we're in Hong Kong.
Exactly. Bye guys.
Sorry, Sam. Can you say something in Cantonese? Can you sign off in Cantonese?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Wait. Tell me what to say. What should I say? All right. Bye guys. 多謝你哋啲問題. Bye.